The Bear and the Bee. One warm afternoon, deep in the forest, a big brown bear wandered through the trees. His stomach growled with hunger. "I need something sweet to eat," he muttered. Then, suddenly, he caught a familiar scent in the air. Honey. Following the scent, the bear arrived at an old oak tree. Hanging from a thick branch was a golden beehive, buzzing with bees. The sight of the dripping honey made his mouth water. Delicious! "This honey will be mine," he said, licking his lips. As the bear reached up with his large paw, a tiny bee flew out of the hive and landed on his nose. "Stop right there," the bee buzzed. "This honey belongs to my family. You can't just take it." The bear chuckled. "Ha! You're just a tiny bee. What can you do to stop me?" He swiped at the bee, but it quickly dodged his paw. "Maybe I'm small, but I am not alone," the bee replied. Before the bear could respond, a loud buzz filled the air. From inside the hive, hundreds of bees flew out, swarming around the bear. They zipped past his ears, buzzed near his nose, and circled around his head. The bear's eyes widened in fear. "Oh no!" he cried. He turned and ran as fast as he could, crashing through bushes and leaping over logs. The bees chased him, their tiny wings beating rapidly. Finally, the bear dove into a nearby river with a big splash. The bees hovered over the water for a moment, then, one by one, they flew back to their hive. Soaked and embarrassed, the bear crawled out of the river. He sighed and shook his head. "Maybe I should have just asked nicely," he mumbled. From that day on, the bear learnt a valuable lesson. Being big and strong doesn't always mean you can take what you want. Sometimes, even the smallest creatures can teach the biggest lessons.